Is there very much interest in Canada for a new political party that shockingly looks out for Canadian citizens first? If you visit the refugee portion of Government to Canada, Canada.ca's official website, it's incredible the number of freebies that are available to refugees arriving in this country. There's one program, for example, called the Rainbow Refugees Program that offers to cover living expenses for 12 months of 2S LGBTQ community members who arrive in Canada. There are various program offerings to refugees offering up to $230 a day in support. I'm just wondering, with all this money that our government is spending on refugees, immigrants coming into the country, how about a political party that says we're going to take this money and rather than giving it out to immigrants, we're going to give it out to current Canadian citizens? Right now, there are a record over 2 million Canadians who are currently using food banks. Our economy is in shambles like it hasn't been in decades. Housing prices are more expensive than ever before, largely due to foreign ownership and immigration. Our middle and lower class are disappearing. GDP per capita of 50 countries measured recently, Canada ranked 50th out of 50. There are so many indicators that we are a country that is doing more poorly and more poorly for everyday Canadians every single year, yet we continue to roll out the red carpet for groups of people. Essentially, it seems that every group of people except for natural-born Canadians, people who have been here for decades, whose ancestors fought in World War I, World War II. Even you look at our streets right now, if you are protesting an issue that has to do with the Middle East or somewhere outside of Canada, you are rolled out the red carpet by our police. But if you're protesting on behalf of Canadians who have been here for a long period of time, you're going to get beaten, you're going to get deemed a racist, you're going to get deemed a xenophobe, you're going to get kicked off social media platforms in a lot of cases. I've already been kicked off too with 25,000 followers, despite the fact that certainly anything coming out of my mouth is a lot tamer than what I've seen on our streets out of loudspeakers over the past few weeks. And it just strikes me as common sense that is there not a large demand for a new political party that says, hey, we're just going to reallocate all of these funds that we're spending on people coming into the country on Canadians who've been here for a long period of time who are now struggling due to government policies that the Liberals have implemented over the past decade plus. They're focused on ESG, Justin Trudeau, Mark Carney get incredibly rich through Brookfield on all these so-called green policies. They benefit the elite, the 0.1% are doing better than ever before in Canada, but the middle and lower classes are doing worse and worse and worse. We've stifled an incredibly resource-rich economy with these ESG policies in a lot of cases, and it's really sad because there's a lot of great Canadian people who, like I said, have ancestors who fought World War I and World War II, and they're just totally ignored by this government. It's really pathetic. So I'm interested in knowing how much interest there is in launching a new political party that actually says it's going to look out for Canadians first. If you're interested in supporting me, hit the link in my bio. Any donation or picking up gear supports the cause because I'm taking this seriously. It's about time that Canadians had a real voice and feel as though they had a government that wasn't looking out for global interests, WF Davos, like Mark Carney was looking out for them, because Canadians are great people and deserve a government that represents their best interests.